physical appearance. Like, see, now this is what I sometimes wonder: are people or aging or anything? All these things happen to them because that's what they expect to happen, or can they keep themselves looking a certain way if that's what they expect to happen?
Uh, yes, people actually they don't age; they just move vibrations. And you can look at people who look way younger than they are, and people look way older than they are, and that has just to do with how they see themselves and how they vibrate and how happy they are, how much in alignment they are. Um, because in a sense, time does not exist. Time is an illusion. It's just now, and you think, oh, but I was born so many nows ago. No, you were born now. Time does not pass. But as you think, oh, time is passing, and I create, and if I'm bored and I'm upset and I'm sad, time moves longer. It takes longer to pass the time. I create the experience of moving through time, and I expect to get old and to get sick and to diminish with time, and that creates the experience of aging in the sense that way people age. But that has a lot of leverage. The better you feel, the more you live in the now, the more excited you are about life, the more you are creative, the more you are in love with life, the more you live those moments where time does not exist. You know, when you are so involved in some creation that you start creating and then 5 hours passed and for you it was like, no, I have been doing this for 5 hours and it was felt like a minute. You only experienced 1 minute. You only aged 1 minute. I imagine being at a job you don't like, looking at the clock, it feels like an eternity. You have aged an eternity because that's what we think about aging in the sense of the body deteriorating and feeling less clarity and feeling the decline. It's about I'm piling up resistance. If I can pile up joy, yes, body can change, body will mature, but in comparison, you don't age at all. It feels like uh, I'm eternal. Body may look like this or that. I don't age. You don't age. You don't decline. You don't get sick. You don't get injured. You feel extra clarity because you live more in the now and you let life replenish you. So yes, aging for in the overall sense, it's more of an option than it's just a product of life.
Mm. Ah, okay. Because at least how I was thinking about it was like, oh, I wonder if people just maybe at some point just did it because I don't know, they were bored or whatever, and they just wanted to see those changes, right? Those physical changes. So they were bored, and maybe
Maybe
created that, and then afterwards, people thought, oh my god, that's gonna happen, so they just expect that. So then
yeah,
everybody's kind of expecting.
and maybe yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm 30, 40, 50, 60, and I should look like this or that, and everyone expects that, then oh well, I give in to the expectations, and you just mash together with the mass and expect something. But it doesn't need to be like that. You are the age of the way you feel. You feel really young and good and healthful. You are young and good and healthy and with health. You feel depleted, you are old. Old in a sense you have no life flowing. But for some people, for some reasons, looking older may serve them. I don't know. Maybe, for example, let's say uh, they want to be a famous painter, and they have the belief, okay, for me to be a well-known painter, I must grow a beard and look older so I can be respected. If they have the belief of I want to be respected, therefore I want to look older, they can look older and feel happy because it feels like a source of respect to them. Does it need to be like that? No, but sometimes it serves them. Looking older for respect or looking older to be wiser, or
Wise. Mhm.
it doesn't need to be like that. But once again, there is a lot of leverage in that. The happier you feel, the more excited you feel, the younger you are. You can be
Mhm.
18 and feel sad, and you are very old because there is no life flowing through you. Yes, your face may look younger, but you are like aging rapidly, or you can be 65 and be filled with life, and you are not aging at all. In fact, you are even reducing.
Mm.
You are 65, but you look 45. whatever.
Ah,
It also depends
yeah,
on the perception of people. Depends
yeah.
on the eyes of the one we see. If, let's say, for example, you feel very sad, you feel very old, everyone will look old to you. If you feel very young, very alive, everyone will look young to you. It's a perception thing. But yes, aging is a more of an option, uh, other than it's a done, a scripted
Ah,
thing. Because they don't lose life quality because they get older. They get older because they give up their life quality. Life quality in terms of joy, in terms of creativity, in terms of alignment. That's why that what makes them older. Because if
mm,
people don't give up on the joy of life, they don't get older. Or even if their body changes, they don't feel the changes. They still feel alive. They still have vitality because vitality is available to everyone all the time. For some reason, people think, okay, I'm this age, I should be declining. And they give up on joy for some reason. Or I know I'm 55, I love dancing, but I'm 55, I should not be dancing. Who cares? It's like, no, if you like dancing, keep dancing. It's like age is just irrelevant, absolutely irrelevant. But people, everyone asks your age, you want a job, what's your age, you want to do this, what's your age, you want to do that. That's inaccurate. If you want to be actually accurate, let's say if I ask your age and you want to be accurate in the information you are giving to me, you should speak your age based on the way you feel. Oh, I'm 17. I feel just amazing. That's accurate. That lets me know that Angie is filled with life. Angie is filled with ideas. Angie has a lot of time to run. Angie has a lot of energy to give to the table. That's accurate. Now, people want to know in what year were you born? If that was relevant for anything, it isn't. But, people have that, but just because people think like that does not mean you need to think like that. Pick up your age on your mind, feel like that, that's who you are. And don't worry, you will
yeah.
not diminish in size. Just,
Good.
but, yeah.